If you are feeling lonely right now, you have come to the right place. In this video, I will share you 4 simple steps to overcome it. The first step to overcome anything is to understand it. We are living in the most connected world ever, but we are feeling isolated more than ever. You can be rich, poor, successful, unsuccessful, have good social skills or poor social skills. You can always feel lonely. Everyone feels lonely at some point in their lives. So loneliness is perfectly normal, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. If the light on earth represents people, then much of this light on earth shares the same feeling as you do now. You have to accept that you are feeling lonely now, and you shouldn't ignore it, for the more we ignore the pain of our hearts, the deeper it always gets. Loneliness is an emotional pain, and it's our human nature to seek to share feelings, experience, and meanings with others. But when we can't, we feel lonely. You can't ignore this pain for so long, because it will not just hurt you mentally, but also physically. Feeling loneliness for so long can make you depressed, anxious, speed up cancer growth, and even make you more prone to heart and Alzheimer's disease. What is even worse is that loneliness goes in a vicious cycle. You don't just get it, but it worsens and worsens over time. Loneliness makes you perceive dangers everywhere, and it will make you more likely to assume bad intention of others in social interactions. You will be more sensitive towards social cues, but less capable of interpreting them. You will appear more unfriendly and socially awkward, which will make you withdraw from the society even more. This ultimately forms the vicious cycle, but there is always a solution to everything. To break away from this vicious loop, and it can start with your action today. The second step is to exercise. It's to exercise reaching out to someone today. They can be your friends or strangers you don't usually interact with. The key here is to exercise one of your connection muscles, and that is your openness. I believe that every time you give something out, the universe will always find a way to get it back to you. When you give your openness back to others, the others will likely give their openness to you. When this happens, it's much easier and more meaningful to connect. Don't expect too much from the results though. Try to reach out as often as you can on a daily basis. This brings us to the third step. Share your story, how you feel or think about something. Keep the conversation positive and avoid controversies. You will start to see how much feelings and meanings we are already sharing with others. Once we see this often enough, your mind will start to see how connected we are to others. When your mind sees this, the permanent change in how often and how much you feel lonely will take place. Finally, create or find a physical space for mutual feelings and meanings. Write down 5 things that if you do, you would feel fulfilled or passionate about. Search them up on the internet and see if there is any society or club physically around you relating to these. If you find them, go join one of them. These places will likely be places that you share passion or life purpose with others. Keep in mind that tomorrow never dies. You can always have chance to discover a sense of belonging for a lifetime. Please remember this. The more you leave your comfort zone, the more likely you will find more sense of belonging. When you have more sense of belonging, loneliness will no longer be a main theme of your life. I hope this video helped you. My name is Kyle NS. Be boundless. Be compassionate.